Hello, and welcome to Frankie Jones Mental Infrastructure, where we dig deep into the foundations of purpose, clarity, and personal evolution. Today's conversation is one of those timeless revelations that have the potential to reshape how you approach life from this very moment. Life comes in two distinct packages: default and design. Howbeit, the elder shall serve the younger. This is not just philosophy, it is not even prophecy, it is the reality and the strategy. Life by default is innocent, naive, and sometimes accidental. It floats, enjoys, or suffers based on natural cause of events. The default life is inherited, and of course, it is circumstantial and lacks proper control. Foolishness abounds in the heart of a child, the Bible says, but the rod of correction will drive it far from him. Proverbs 22, verse 15. The default life is simply childish. It relies on external support, decisions, and influence of others to thrive. It can sway to either direction without considering consequences. This is the life the majority of us Africans are living right now. We depend largely on what is produced by others. We don't bother so much about controlling big things, regulating bigger systems, or even producing the heavy and sophisticated equipment we use. We claim to be independent, but we are largely dependent. We are simply living life by default. Here is the routine of someone living life by default. He wakes up whenever he likes, he reacts to everything, never sets goals, always complains, and makes no strategic decisions. Of course, life happens to him and not for him. When you don't make things happen to you. Life by design, on the other hand, is very different. It is very intentional. It is built on the foundations of clarity, values, purpose, vision, and what have you. It is well structured. Life by design is the backbone of creativity, invention, and innovation. The 21st century world is predominantly ruled by these three powerful principles: the principle of creativity, the principle of invention, and the principle of innovation. These don't come by default, but by design. Anyone living by design works with intent. Even when he doesn't feel like it, of course, he moves in alignment with his vision. Life by default is like drifting, while life by design is like driving. Everyone wakes up every day with the opportunity to choose one of these packages. You have the power to define your day before it defines you. Know what you want, why you want it, and how you want to move toward it. Jim Rohn says, if you don't design your own life plans, chances are that you fall into someone else's plan and guess what they have planned for you? Nothing so much. I present to you once again life in two distinct packages: default and design. But here is the prophecy ahead of time: the elder shall serve the younger. Now let's decode the prophecy. The first shall be the last. You've heard of it severally. The new shall override the old. You know about it. The latter shall be greater than the former. These are all prophecies. Newer systems will always overrun older systems. Design shall always rule over default. Your younger, bolder, future forward self vision shall rule over your older, timid, and always reactive self vision. That default mindset tells you to chill, to wait, and to see what happens, right? It wants you to wait and see the consequences of other people's actions before you react. But the designed life, the mindset of the design says move, build, speak, create, make things happen, be accountable. If you don't deliberately dominate your thought patterns, they will subtly delegate your future to mediocrity. Here is how to start living by design. Number one, define your priorities and align your efforts with the systems of your design. Two, invest in your mind. Read, watch, listen. Feed your future with motivation and creative ideas. 3. Take the lead. Don't wait for a push. Do what you said you would do. Take deliberate steps towards your goal daily. Number 4, own something. Don't live at the mercy of others. Own your mind, business, and systems. Own a piece of land. Own some valuable assets. Invest in a legacy that shapes tomorrow. Number 5, stop drifting by default. Start living by design. That voice in your head saying, I'm not ready, maybe next year, or what will people say about this? That voice wants you to remain a slave, to live life by default. Beware. Your future needs a louder voice. Life won't wait for your perfect timing. You either design your life or default into regret.